So one thing I am very curious about Brady is just what it was like to grow up and growing to being a full-time NHLer under an all-time great like your dad. And so basically like when we found out that you're going to be coming on the show, I spoke to my girlfriend's dad, who's been a linesman in the league for a long time, just to kind of get some insight on Big Walt. And he essentially said two things. The first one is that your dad is all class, and the second one is that he has legs like 200-year-old tree trunks. So I'm wondering if there's any major lessons your dad has taught you that have stuck with you until this day, or like is he on you about growing legs as big as his are?
Yeah, well, that's funny because he's always told us two things, not close to being, all class and tree trunks, but the two things he taught us growing up are just compete and be a good teammate. So I think that's stuck with Matthew and I, and every step of the way since we were young. So now he's always been supporting us. Even now, it's there's positive, negatives for each game. So he's always still trying to help out. So definitely thought we had a little head start in our development, having him supporting us and showing us the ropes.
Is he like, what's your relationship like now? Like now that you're in the NHL, like, is it more like, is he kind of a friend? Is he still like a mentor to you? Like, is he like still giving you shit after games, or is it kind of more like, I don't know. I know like, obviously like for myself at some point I grew up and my parents like kind of stopped giving me shit about everything. So I don't know, like, well, maybe not everything, but like, is it like, is he talking to you kind of like, how has that relationship evolved?
Yeah, well, he'll always be a mentor to me, and as I'm getting older, as I'm hearing more stories, and just kind of not shocked, but just all the stories about how great he was as a person, how he treated everybody right, and how he just was a friend to everybody. So I'm still he's still a mentor to me in that aspect, and no, I mean he's still no. There's always positives and negatives in each game, and um, I mean he's a part of it as much as anybody, and he's the reason why I got into playing. I mean, and no, he's definitely been a mentor to me, him and my brother. So yeah, still has his input on each game and how I play, and still learn from that, and still use that as a crucial tool to get better.